What's going on, my friends? Welcome to the studio. Bit chilly outside. The weather has changed for sure. I think it's really ironic that a lot of the leaves have not fallen from the trees. And here it is, first week of December. Um, I guess winter's late. Old man winter's late. He's late to the show. But it's here. It's getting cold. And the water's changing real fast. So let's catch you up on what's going on Fork. All right, as again, thanks for watching and welcome to the studio. Big shout out to all the sponsors and everybody that takes part of this. Couldn't do it without you. End of the year here, we're finalizing the 2024 season. Normally I give you 2 reports a week. Probably the rest of December with Christmas coming and everything. Give me a little grace. We'll probably, we'll give you 1 for sure every week. But listen, 2025, huge things coming. Still going to be on the TIFR and TV and much more that I will announce a little bit either later in December or in the beginning of January when we kick it off. But a new website build, just some really cool things coming for 2025. Huge push for the channel, so stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. All right. Now, Fork. Right here in this free public report, Lake Fork is fishing. I'm not going to tell you it's fishing awesome, but it is fishing very good. Last Friday, Saturday was just tremendous day. 2 days in a row, of catching big fish. I had a guy that come out, brought his family through the weekend for Thanksgiving and was staying at a nice ranch. And he was a pretty good bass fisherman. Fishing by himself on Friday, had an 8-pounder in hand, PB, personal best. And then a 5 and dumped a couple more big ones and a 4-pounder, and we ended up having 10 for the day. It was really good, all quality fish. And then the next day he brought one of his family members who really didn't know how to fish at all. And within a few minutes we put him on a 5, almost 6-pound, really a PB of a lifetime, that really a first bass I think of a lifetime too. So anyways, it's fishing great. You just need to kind of know where, what to do. So the backs of the creeks are good. Look for bait fish. Look for the birds. Help you narrow down where to be. Shallow fish for sure. Shallow bait. And just think shad. It's fall, so think shad, spinner baits, and square bills and chatterbaits and swim baits and just maybe whatever your favorite way to fish the shallow water is. And here's a tip. If you like fishing in the spring when there's a shad spawn, shad spawn is very specific. It'll be on specific areas. Well, it's the same thing in the fall. They're just not spawning. The shad group up in the shallow waters. Go find those groups of shad and fish just like you would in the spring with some of your favorite reaction type baits. Even a jerk bait around it could be really good. So as far as fishing, brush piles and deeper fish, I know there are deep fish to be caught. I have been fishing less than 4 feet for the last 2 months. In fact, less than 2 feet has been my focal point for some big fish. A month ago it was top water, and it's changed a little bit now, the big bite. It can go catch a lot of fish shallow, but the big bite is something specific, and it's there. So here's the thing though, I don't want to mislead you. We are cooling down very quickly. We just had some rain and we come back up just a little bit. We're holding it 2.5 foot below full pool. Okay. Fresh, cool water. This time of year, we're losing temperatures. The fish know it. They're gorging. They're gorging on shad. You need to move. You better move. Because within another week of these freezing temperatures at night, we're going to get below 55, 54. And the fish will go deep and you'll have a deep bite for a little while. Spoons, slow rolling Alabama rigs, stuff like that. But we're going to get into winter fishing real quick, and that fall feast will be completely different than it is right now. Right now, drop the trolling motor and just go fish, and you'll run into some fish. Slow down when you do. All right, that's my best tip. I've got a little crappie report I can give you, and before I dig it up, or while I'm digging it up, remember there is a members-only subscribed channel, private channel. It's an upgrade from this free channel. $4.99 a month. Give a lot more details on Lake Fork. I really don't want to promo and advertise you right now here this December, but wait till January and check that channel out. It's going to be filled with a lot more information than you get here. Okay. a lot of, and about Fork, specifically Fork, a lot of other lakes. We're really incorporating a lot of other fishing reports, other guides and details in that members only channel. Crappie fishing, if you like crappie fishing and catfishing on Fork. Jackie Wiggins right now, he said that the water temps finally dropped. You know, they're into the upper 50s, as I said, and the fish are really showing up and they're showing off. You know, crappie this time of year, they're getting ready. Really, those eggs are already there. They're even though they're moving to the winter positions. It's amazing how the crappie go. And in fact, in the old days, this was the only time of year we catch crappie was in the winter. We didn't know where and spawn. And we didn't know where they went. You know, the rest of the year we do now. But anyways. Jackie says that in the depth range of 12 foot out to 58 foot. You can find big numbers of black crappie at the base of shallow trees in the 12 to 18 foot in mid-lake areas. And sometimes you'll find the white crappie in those same trees just suspended halfway down. So even if you're out there at 60 feet, you know, they're in that 12 to 18 foot range. You got to move around. You've seen some bigger crappie in the 2 to 2.5 pound range being caught. The wintertime fish season really has arrived. I also remember, with that being said, in December, everything you catch crappie-wise, you have to keep. It has to do with it. It's a game and fish policy for during the winter, especially because if they're deep, they die anyway. So remember that. And then the catfishing, if you really do follow the catfishing, it's so easy. Just pick a creek channel, creek swing, big creek swing, the mouth of one of the major creeks. Find a bend in that first, few hundred yards of the mouth of a creek or so, and chum it up with cattle cubes. Get it feed store, just 5 pounds of cattle cubes, tie to a tree, put the chum, wait a couple hours. You won't believe how many catfish, how fast you can fill the limits. It's amazing. Your sonar looks like bumblebees. Just absolutely amazing. But anyways, I hope y'all had a great, happy Thanksgiving and good time with your family. I did with mine. And again, like I remind you again, please don't go nowhere. We're just a few weeks away from the new year. And we're going to be kicking off 2025 with some fresh new ideas, new concepts, and continue to get you as much good information as we can about Lake Fork. And that's what it's all about. Fishing on the world famous Lake Fork. All right. God bless you. Thank you for watching. I'm Mike McFarland, the Lake Fork Guide.